What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Um, oh God. You have a comedian by the name of Dina Hashem, that is involved in some controversy, because she made a joke about XXXTENTACION, the late rapper who died in Florida, who was shot up. And wow, my head is spinning. She had to apologize for it because people were in their feelings about the joke. And she was receiving, I think she's receiving death threats. It's just like so ridiculous. Look, all right, let's just get into this shit. The joke, let me tell you the joke. She says, "Is anyone still mourning Extentacion? He's a rapper who was murdered. He's dead now. He was shot, and he was on his way to buy a car with $50,000 in cash, and someone shot him and took the money, which is very tragic. But I also, excuse me, but I also think it would be a very good Venmo commercial." That's the first thing I thought when I heard that. Like, I don't have Venmo. I should get Venmo. And now that's the joke. And people are in such an uproar. They want to cancel this chick. And Comedy Central is they're editing that joke out of future reruns of the broadcast. And oh my God, where do I begin? Look, it's a joke, people. This is why I can't stand comedy in 2019. I can't do it. Everything's too PC. Everybody is too sensitive. Grow the fuck up, okay? Like, it's a joke. This girl did not go out there and try to wish death upon the brother. She didn't do that. She took a situation and she found humor in it. That's what comedians do. This is why like I agree with Seinfeld and Chris Rock, how they say they're not doing college campuses. They won't do it because y'all too sensitive. A lot of you are sitting out here sending this girl death threats. Let me tell you something. If you think that this is tasteless, dude, do not go back. Do not watch Eddie Murphy. Do not watch old school Red Fox. Don't do it. Your heads with you dudes, you snowflakes, all you weak ass limp wristed motherfuckers, milk toast, like you would. I could see the blood coming out of your eyes, your nose, and your ears. This woman said nothing wrong. She didn't. It was a decent joke. I thought it was funny. Listen, this brings me to my next point. I was gonna actually make a video on. I was actually gonna say this when the shit went down with 21 Savage, when he had his visa issues, and people made memes, to poke fun at the situation. None of these people were happy that he was stuck in UK. What was it? UK, I think. He was stuck in, I'll just say, Europe. Nobody was saying, yeah, good, keep him there and blah, blah, blah. And if there were, it was very few. I didn't see too much of that. But, people make memes of situations. That's just part of comedy. You understand? That's what makes life go by, because life is so serious. Sometimes you need to laugh. The memes I saw with the 21 Savage shit they were funny. I'm sorry, they were funny. Look, I wish the brother handles his visa issues and does all that, comes back to America, whatever. But y'all were sitting up here crying, well, fuck you. Well, who was the one that was it Demi Lovato? People went at? Like, it doesn't make sense. This is what I was gonna say, and this correlates to this situation, is that all these people that are getting mad listen to hip hop, which is probably the most offensive style of music that's out there. Y'all know I love hip hop. I love hardcore shit. I don't believe in censoring people. Say what the fuck you gotta say. I don't give a damn. You gotta understand, that's what is out here. These are the people that are upset because, oh my God, she mentioned XXXTENTACION. So what? So what? Yeah, it was a joke. Get over it. Comedy should not be censored. Comedy is a form of art. Art should not be censored. This is why you have the late greats. You have Red Fox, Lenny Bruce, Richard Pryor, the old school Eddie Murphy. Well, he's not dead, but Eddie Murphy. All these older guys that like George Carlin. These guys that didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Those were the iconic comedians. Those were because they didn't care. It just was what it was. And you knew they're not out here hurting people. They're not out here wishing bad upon people. They're just making light of situations. It is what it is. But y'all, oh God, especially you hip hop, like all these gangsters and all the, you say the spit the most rawest shit, and half of y'all coming back like fucking wallflowers. Oh my God, you shouldn't say that. Cancel this bitch. Why? And then on top of it, Dina, listen, if you see this video, I hope someone shares it to you or whatever. You shouldn't apologize for it. You should know good and goddamn well that you're a comedian. It is what it is. Look, deal with it. Don't support me, but I'm gonna stick to my guns. You shouldn't have apologized because guess what? I'm looking at this Instagram post. It will never be enough to people that are trying to push you to apologize. It'll never be enough. And this is what I keep telling you about this culture. Don't apologize, especially if you're in art or anything like that. Like I could see if you're trying to incite violence or something, that's totally different. But if you're out here and you're spitting shit like as a rapper or this and that, like come on. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous. I don't want to live in this fucking society no more, bro. Like everybody's fucking broken, soft as baby shit. But yeah, I just want to talk about the Dina Hashem shit. Some of y'all gotta grow a thicker skin. This woman, she didn't say anything wrong. I support her right to say whatever the fuck she has to say. It's comedy. One of my friends asked me to go to a comedy show. I said, nah, bro. I think it was a Chris Rock comedy show. Now, granted, Chris Rock, I know he prides himself in sort of staying somewhat raw, but I'm not supporting none of these comedians because a lot of them are on some bitch shit. It's just like too fucking clean. Now, granted, there's a market for that. Like Seinfeld is a clean comic. And he prides himself on that. That's fine. But you also have different avenues where you could go. Like, I like edgy shit. I like shit that is no holds barred. That's just me personally, all right? And the fact that you're trying to censor people we're regressing. No one's progressing forward by doing that. I'm sorry. So y'all could call me cold-hearted and tasteless and all that bullshit. But I prefer my comedy raw. I prefer it uncut. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. This woman didn't do anything wrong. A lot of y'all are soft as shit. A lot of you are bitches. That's just how I feel. And that's it. Please upvote my video. Please share this on whatever platform, whatever social media platform there is. You know, YouTube, they're being bitches too. They don't like people that think like this. They like people that think in a politically correct way. I refuse to do that. Go subscribe to me on BitChute. I have my channel on there, the misanthropic one. That's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. And that's it. Peace, bitches.